Hello, my name is Justin and this is my brother Ashton, and then we're doing the Smithsonian Rock Dig. It's a package of Smithsonian. It's about earth science where we get a sand block and then we use mallets and picks to break the sand and find 11 crystals inside. So the contents are one sand block containing 11 real gemstones and minerals or rocks, a pair of goggles, one doughnut, one mallet, one pouch, and detailed instructions. Okay. So it says here, the goggles are a toy. They do not provide protection against the sun. So it's like a toy. So let's open this pack thingy. Here we have our goggles. We got this book thing that has poster that says what kind of rocks. Here's the sand block. It looks like a piece of sand, but yeah. No, it's not. We set up this giant paper towel thing. So, when we ship it away, it doesn't, get messy. So, as you can see, stuff is falling. Oh. So much dust. Okay, what else is in here? Here are our mallets and... we got one mallet. And here's our little package to put our favorite gems in. Smithsonian Rock&Gem Dig. NSI International Industry. Made in China.
Open.
Yes.
Let's open this.
Okay.
Now what does this do?
So should we explore? Yeah, let's see. So there are different types of rocks. Igneous. Those rocks form deep underground where there are lots of magma and rocks, or near volcano tops where there's lots of heat. Metamorphic rocks also form in deep temperatures, but at the bottom of the earth. And sedimentary rocks are not like igneous or metamorphic rocks at all. They actually form at the top of the Earth's crust and in low temperatures. So, like this sand block, it's actually a sedimentary rock because it's sand and sandstone inside here. This is sand and sandstone. So also there are meteorites. Lots of people know what these are. These are rocks from space, and usually rocks from space burn up in the Earth's atmosphere before they reach the ground, so they're pretty rare. If you see a shooting star, it's actually a burning meteorite falling from the sky. Not much people seen these because they're really rare and they burn up easily in the atmosphere. But there are lots of reportings, yet they're so rare. There's still lots of reportings of them in the earth. So that's what meteorites are. The difference of rocks and minerals are that rocks are like the stones that build up the Earth's crust, but minerals are actually the things that make the rocks. So there are different things. There are color, there's streak, which is the powder of the rubbed piece of white. It's a streak. It's the color of the mineral that's fallen off after rubbed with some sort of plastic thing. And luster, which is the reflection of it. So, and there's also hardness, about how hard it is to break it and stuff. So like when you throw a rock onto concrete, is it going to break or not? So let's get into the digging. So when we're so this is how you dig the rock, and you take this dowel, whatever you call it, and then you place it onto the sandstone. Then you take this mallet and then put it on the top and start hammering like you're trying to pin a nail, and then it leaves some mark like that. So you keep on, and then you dig away. So I turned it over to Ashton. It's his turn to dig.
So I'm gonna dig.
You're starting in the sun, right?
Yeah. This is gonna take a long time.
Hey Ashton, why don't we show them the rock we discovered earlier?
We discovered this rock over here earlier. So I'm gonna start.
It came like that. So let's mine around it. I'll hold it still.
How do I mine around?
Should I dig it? Yeah. Okay. Let's switch it over to me, and then I'll dig it. First I'll like scrape it off to make it more easier. Oh, looks like it's going down. And then now it's, oh, it came out.
Came out now? Now we can put it in here.
And then, hey Ashton, why don't you wash it for us? So let's
make a crate. So I'm gonna wash it. And soon it will crack to a gem piece. This gem is like, what kind of gem is
be
this?
careful when you're mining this. If you're mining really hard, be careful of your hands when you're hitting the hammer.
Then you can spin it. So you can try to make your hands go inside the water to make this, so I could try to make the water get off the sand, make the sand come off. Or you can use our hands.
As you can see, there's lots of powder here, so be careful while you're eating here. If you're doing it in the kitchen, be careful to clean up all the powder before eating here. This is going to take a while.
Dude.
I think I found the rock. As you can see, we cracked it in half already.
It's so tiny.
Tiny
Tiny as tiny as a rock.
Maybe we should start with
this
this now.
tiny.
I'm gonna scrape it into a line.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on
so
the
we'll crack in
kitchen.
half once I break one part. I'm gonna scrape.
So, which one are you picking?
I like this one because it says that it could like clear headaches and stuff. We started to find this little gem here. I wonder if it's going to be this one. No, or maybe this one. It's gray.
Whoa.
Where is it? It's either this one or this one. Oh, yeah, it's this one.
No, give me it. No, give me it.
Okay.
Let's try to love different.
This wood thing's breaking apart. Oh, there's another. Right here. We found 3 rocks so far. Whoa.
This one's getting really clean.
Oh my god, we got 2.
Uh-oh.
We got 3 potatoes.
Oh my god, you're getting so much.
Mm-hmm. Watch out.
No, it's wrapped. It's getting... I get it pretty self.
Ah, I got stuck.
Yeah, there we go.
This needs lots of handwork to get these things out. As you can see, there's lots of powder stuck to it.
So we do need to take off the powder.
Let's see what happens if you mine one.
They said, put the one in the back that you like.
So, we've got quite a mess here.
Uh,
And I figured out that you could just use the hammer and it will crack easily. adventure rift. Why did I have to bring out this TNT? The dowel is mostly for getting the rocks out.
Now I got towels to get all these rocks. We now trying to wet. Now when they're wet, we can clean them. When they're ready, we can paper towel.
Hey Ashton, should we count how many we have?
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We've got 10 already?
One
that
more.
means one's missing.
Justin,
What?
what happens if you put sandstone in the water?
Let's see. Listen closely.
I hear it. Steam. I see steam. Now let's put.
Yeah, that one's already wet.
Yeah. The steam.
You know
There's also steam coming out too.
It's bubble.
You know why there's bubbles coming out? Inside the sandstone, there are little places that's not covered with the sandstone, so air goes inside it, and then once you drop into water, the water rushes into those little holes, and then the air gets forced out, which causes that sound. I think that's enough, Ashton.
It's fun. That's a lot of fun. I want to put every drink.
So here are all of our minerals we found, all 11 of them.
Now, which one do you like? Put in the bag.
So let's separate them into the groups.
Now these ones are going in.
Ashton, I told you to stop.
I like it.
I like it. Okay, so we've found lots of groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. Hey, Ashton, I think you should sit there. Here? Oh, never mind. I'll use. Ashton, down. No, not that down. The black tip has to be down. This is tiring. Because it has 4 tires. So we collected 11 out of 11 of those gems. So let's see what these are. This is banded serpentine. This is pictured jasper. And this is rock crystal. This is howlite, unakite, flowerite, and mahogany, obsidian. This is rose quartz, amazonite, tiger eye, aventurine, jasper, amethyst, serpentine, sodalite, red aventurine, black onyx, agate, rhodonite, and leopard skin. So now we've got all of these gems, and let's separate them to see what color and what kind of gem they are. So this one is pretty yellow. It's not as thick as this kind of yellow, so it has to be serpentine. This isn't as cloudy, so it's normal serpentine too. But this one has stripes and this one's cloudy, so it has to be the banded serpentine. And then this is close to these two, but this one doesn't have all of the purple clouds inside sodalite, so it has to be amazonite. Now there's a difference between these two. If you raise it up to white, one glows pink and one glows white. So now you know that this one goes to rock crystal and this one goes to rose quartz. While this one, there's a hint of green and lightness and some red and black, so it has to be this. While these 3 are all red aventurine. And so this is how we put it. This is the bag for all of these gems. And we put them in here for storage. And thank you to our uncle and aunts, Napek and Najang, for buying this and pack and sponsoring us. Thank you.